I got off the boat November 21st, 1620. But alcohol's a great preservative. And thank you for coming, gentlemen. Love the hats. You know, I taught high school 35 years, but after school I did the theater. I love the idea of welcoming people to town. I think it's great. And I've been doing it for 10 years. I mean, are you ready? Good morning. 10 years. I can't tell you how many people I've met. Then the first ferry arrives, and there I am. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. All is well in Provincetown because you're all here. Welcome. It's a job. It has a history to it. My first year, it was difficult. People will look at me like, what are you supposed to be? The buckle shoes, the bag's over here, the hat's always there. You know, I have a way of getting dressed. I can get dressed in about 8 minutes. 1, 2, oh no, these are my capes. 3, 4. I only have 4. I thought I had 5. No, it's wonderful too. And this latest one, I love the material because I can wash it in the sink and it dries in, you know. So that's a wonderful thing. How I happened to become the town crier was that I was up at the museum and I said, whatever happened to the town crier? And the woman didn't know. So she says, why don't you go down to the Chamber of Commerce? I came down to the chamber and I introduced myself. And you're from Morocco too?
Yeah.
Oh God, how old are you?
9.
9? Did you go up to the museum yet?
No, not yet.
If you want to impress your teachers on the first day of school, get a copy of the Mayflower Compact, which was the first democratic document ever written. And you show up to school with that attached to like construction paper, and then you write a couple of paragraphs. Your teachers will be so impressed.
And what's your name?
Ken.
Ken. Ken.
Okay.
Ken the Pilgrim.
Town crier.
Don't cry.
Yeah. Paris had one back in the 1600s, you know. This is how the news was given out.
1600.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Well, welcome to America.
Can I get a picture?
Of course, when you look like you, sure. When you come off the boat, I go, all is well in Provincetown because you're here. And I try to make a direct eye contact with people. The number of people that have said to me that made their day, their vacation, and I think, and it's such a simple, simple thing. How are you?
I am good, and what about you?
I think I'm doing terrific.
You look terrific.
Yeah, I look, you do too.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Is this your first time here? Oh my word! You know, I've been effeminate a good portion of my life. I was out double Dutch jumping rope with the girls. And my uncle came out and he said, Kenneth, stop being a sissy. I didn't know what it meant, but I knew it was bad. And then, you know, it's funny, fast forward all these years when I came here, it was my sissyism that worked. I came out very late in life. I was 50. So my first summer here, I sat on the bench in front of Town Hall and I watched Provincetown go by. When I grew up, the only gay role model that we had, Liberace. Hello? Look, you know, I mean, and nothing against Liberace, but Liberace was everything that I didn't want to be. I take pictures with everybody.
We finally found us a man.
Ooh. With a bell. You know, people offer me money, but I always say to them, this isn't about money. This is about goodwill.
All right, girls.
Okay.
There's 4 or 5 of them.
Now you can use that at Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Yeah.
You can say Happy Thanksgiving from the town crier and us. Ann and I were married 13 years. It was her idea that I come to Provincetown. at one Thanksgiving. She said, go to Provincetown. And I said, and what would I do there? She said, be gay. Now, my nephews and everybody went hysterical. And I did too. And that's when I knew I was getting healthier. I really, I could laugh at myself. And she's very important to me. I had a lot of guilt about that whole marriage. It worked for a number of years, and then when it didn't work, it was really painful. Really painful. But it was the beginning of my growing because I used alcohol to get through it. And then that stopped working. I start up every morning by going to a recovery meeting. And that helps center me for the day. There's a spiritual nature to recovery. And when I don the outfit, I become a character. When I grab that doorknob, the last thing I say as I'm leaving is, thy will be done, meaning God, it's yours. Help me deal with this day. I had developed a limp. I ended up going into Mass General. He said, you have fluid on your brain. So I ended up having 3 surgeries. See my hole here? And that kind of crystallized my life in terms of like what's important. Well, when you're in a place where you don't think you can ever do this town crier again, and now... Hello, Angie. You're here, I'm here, we're here. Every time I was ringing that bell in the morning, I just felt so grateful. One of the favorite things that I do here is I do the Celebration of Life concert. And that's the night before the Swim for Life.
All is well in Provincetown because all of you are here for the 24th Celebration of Life.
How lucky am I to don a pilgrim outfit with a bell and greet all these hundreds of people, and it works. I'm 71 years old, and I've got a great life. To thine own self be true, because I had a hard time for years accepting who and what I was, only to find out that it turned out to be the best thing in the world, when I was finally able to be me. To live in a world where you can tell anyone that they don't belong is not where I want to be. We really do welcome everybody. We really do hope that you can be whoever you are here. That's what I wanted my whole life. And so I try to give that to other people. Permission to be whoever they are. I look at people and I mean it. It's all is well because you're here.
All is well in Provincetown because you, Kenneth, are here.
And I am. And I'm a very, very lucky guy. And, whoa. I am what I am. Give me the hook or the ovation. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in.